All right, Bismillah ar-Rahman ar-Rahim. So I literally just met Brother Ibrahim, right?
Yeah.
Okay, yeah, so let's just start with your name. You want to share your name?
Assalamu alaikum wa rahmatullahi wa barakatuh. Alhamdulillah for being here. My name is Ibrahim. You might not have seen me, but around here I am known as Ibrahim, although that was not the name I was born with. My real name is Alessandro, because that was the name I was born with, but since a lot of people can't pronounce it, I just use the name Ibrahim.
What do you want us to call you?
Ibrahim is fine.
Ibrahim?
Yeah, that's what I'm known as, so that's okay.
Okay. All right, perfect. And then we chatted about this briefly, but just for the audience, and for folks who don't know you yet, where do you live right now?
So I live in Morgan Hill, but I visit here every weekend. So.
Okay, nice. And then I think the obvious question I also asked you this is why do you come all the way out here when there's other communities in Masajid in that area?
Well, because this community is like my home. I've been here. I used to live in Livermore, so I would always go here. But this community, it's just one of the best in the Bay Area, one of the best in California. Just a great.
You hear that? Yeah, he's right.
Because this is just a nice community to be.
Yeah,
even though it might be far, it's worth the distance.
Love it, love it. And then I think what made you really famous is your story about the walking. Can you just quickly summarize that?
Oh yeah, definitely. So there was a few times last month of Ramadan, in 2024, I didn't have much school, so I decided that I might as well go outside, walk from...
Give us context. How old were you at that time?
So I was 14 at that time.
Okay.
I was about a year of me being Muslim. So there's not too much context behind it, but I just decided a few days I'm going to walk from Livermore to Pleasanton, 3.5 hours to the masjid, and back, because I didn't have much stuff to do. And then over time, some people started to find out about that, and they were impressed by it, although for me, I love walking.
This was, like, you did it more than once, you mean?
Oh yeah, I did it more than once. Yeah, I did it several times.
Oh, okay. I didn't realize that. Okay. This is like a regular thing then.
Oh yeah, it was a regular thing.
Wow.
Yeah. So every week or so, I would do that. To me, I didn't think it was that big of a deal because I just enjoyed walking, but some people were impressed by it. And then there was some people recorded a video, short, then all of a sudden it blew up across the internet, millions of views across all these platforms. So alhamdulillah, I was shocked when I found out. But yeah, alhamdulillah.
Yeah, I know, that's awesome.
Yeah, thank you.
And then what, I'm just curious myself, like, so what kind of attention did you get at that point? Because I'm sure if it blew up that big.
Oh yeah.
Were people like messaging you online, or
oh yeah,
what happened?
There was thousands of comments, thousands of messages. Even when I was walking down the street, people would recognize me and say, "Hey, are you that guy in that video?" And I would be surprised. I was like,
awesome.
"Sure, yeah."
Sure.
So it just happened quite often. So I was pretty surprised, pretty shocked, didn't expect that. But yeah, alhamdulillah.
Okay, awesome. And then you're how old now?
I'm 15 now.
15. Okay. HR going to get me for asking this stuff? No. Okay. All right. Cool. So 15 now. Awesome. And then tell us what you're up to these days.
So now I'm just in high school. I'm a freshman. I haven't been doing too much. Just planning my future out. I go here every now and then, but nothing too crazy.
Got it. And you live with your family in Morgan Hill?
Mm-hmm.
Okay. That's all. Yeah. And then you're just like in high school. You're not specializing in any particular studies.
Well, yes, I am in high school. Although I have been specializing in maybe aerospace engineering. I've been I've applied for ROTC, so inshallah that goes well.
Okay. Yeah. All right. Mashallah. And so long term, what are you planning to study?
So maybe aerospace engineering, maybe political science. So I've already applied for ROTC. So in July I'll find out, inshallah, if I am accepted, then I would be studying to commission into the Space Force, inshallah.
Oh wow, mashallah. So what does that entail? Like astronaut, or how should I picture this?
It's military, basically. It's
military. Okay, so
yeah.
Military, like flying jets, or what is that? Or designing jets?
Intelligence.
Intelligence. Okay.
Yeah.
Wow. SubhanAllah. Yeah. Amazing.
Thank you.
And then, what about your Islamic studies? Are you studying any Islamic topics right now?
Oh yeah, I've studied fiqh. I've studied aqidah before with some teachers across the Bay Area. Nothing too advanced, but enough just to live life comfortably without too many questions.
Amazing. And then, are you comfortable sharing where you studied or who you studied with?
It was a while ago. It was nobody too known, just with local teachers, basically.
Okay, perfect.
Yeah.
That's actually something I didn't talk about, but it is very important. I think that I know I did this whole glamorous thing about Damascus and studying overseas, but I think that's actually what you did is really the first step for anybody is like, what did Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala make available to you?
Of course.
Avail of that first, and then you can know if you want to do other things.
Yeah, of course.
Makes sense.
Like just for studying knowledge, you don't have to go to a big teacher.
There you go.
You don't have to go to a big seminary. You can just study local with small teachers who aren't too well known.
There you go.
They still have the knowledge, and you can gain a lot of knowledge off of that. It's very beneficial.
Mashallah. Very nice. Good. Yeah, I think that's a really nice update. When you were saying that, like, folks have been curious about like what's going on. Yeah. Anything else you want? Like, what's your message to other 15-year-olds?
Study. This is the perfect time in your life to study. It's very beneficial for your future.
Yeah.
Because when you're younger, when you're a teenager or even younger, your mind retains knowledge more.
Yeah.
So studying now would be very beneficial for your future. That's what I would have to say.
Beautiful. And then subject-wise, you mentioned a few things that you're interested in. What other subjects are you interested in?
So for me, general Islamic studies like jurisprudence is the one that's really stuck out to me. Like I've studied jurisprudence in all the madhabs just to make sure.
Oh, really?
Yeah.
Wow. MashaAllah. So which one is the best one?
Well, I can't comment on that
Kill
here.
me for asking you that.
Well, yeah, I cannot comment on that here because that would make some people angry.
Just
Although
checking.
one thing I would have to say, they're all correct. Go with the one that suits best for you.
Nice. Okay, that's awesome, mashallah. Thanks for playing along with my joke, not getting me in trouble. Good. So interesting that you mentioned that, though, because I think what I've seen in I'm about to turn 52 years old, so I'm pretty old now. But what I've seen is, in the early days, I was all super excited. Everything was interesting to me. Then over the years, what I found was that studying fiqh got a little dry for me. But the sense I'm getting from you is that it's still fresh and interesting. Is that accurate?
So if you're new to it and you see all of these things, it would be very appealing at first. But like as you mentioned, if you study for decades, you kind of run out of things to study. So it would be dry over.
Yeah,
over time.
I don't know that I would run out. I think I was just like, man, I'm just not interested in all these kind of minutia about, if the drop of water came from here or there.
Yeah.
Something different.
So that would be a good point. I think studying at a consistent pace is good.
Yeah.
Don't burn yourself out. Like if you study too much,
Love it.
then you'll have no motivation to study.
Yeah.
Like if you study maybe 1 hour a day, that would be a good pace. But if you study like 8 or 9 hours a day, you'll burn yourself out. You won't have anything to do. It'll just get dry over time, just as you mentioned. Yeah.
How did you're wise beyond your years, so like, how did this happen? This is amazing.
That's
Not to make you uncomfortable, like it's like really kind of blowing me away.
Well, what was the question again?
How did you become so wise?
This is just how I am. I'm not like immature or anything. I know how to speak correctly. That's how my parents raised me.
Amazing. Well, good job to your parents.
Thank you.
Yeah, awesome. Anything else you want to share?
That's all.
That's it. All right.
Yeah.
Thank you very
Okay,
much. Yeah,
thank you.
it's an honor. All right,
Yeah,
lovely.
of course. Thank you.
Before everyone leaves, we actually have this youngster. His name is Ibrahim. He reverted some time back. And I want him to come to the stage for a second and show us that this is what these types of gatherings do. This young brother, how are you doing? Want to tell him? Want to tell him how far you came from and where you came from?
So Livermore. I came from Livermore.
Did you walk?
Yeah, I did walk. It was a 3-hour walk. Yeah. Yeah.
MashaAllah, takbir. The youngster walked 3 hours. How old are you?
I'm 14.
14?
Mhm.
Okay, why'd you walk?
Hasana.
Hasanat?
Mhm.
How much hasanat?
It's about 35,000.
35,000 steps?
35,000 steps.
So you counted your steps?
Yeah.
Get to hasanat?
Yeah.
MashaAllah. And how did you hear about the program?
Online. I found it online, yeah.
And when did you revert?
March 19th, 2023.
Allahu Akbar. So only 1 year ago.
Yeah.
Give him a round of applause. One sec. If you don't mind sharing, just within a short time, how and why did you revert?
Because I believe Islam is the only religion left in this world, because every other religion has lost its value.
How so?
So in Christianity, there's 45,000, 50,000 denominations maybe. And in Christianity, there is so many different contradictions. You can't even count them. For example, when I was young, maybe 9, 10 or so, I was always taught Jesus is God. Wa'udhu billah. But even when I was that young, I knew Jesus was not God. Just something in me told me that Jesus was not God. I knew he was still important, but there was something inside of me that just was different. I was always drawn to Islam, even from a young age. I was researching it. It took me maybe not too long to understand it was the truth. So in 3 days before Ramadan, I went to the masjid, took my shahada.
Allahu Akbar. Allahu Akbar.
Thank you.
Allahu Akbar. Allahu Akbar. Takbir. Allahu Akbar. Takbir. But Ibrahim, this is your home. Not only this masjid, any masjid that you walk into, you're always going to be welcome. You're always welcome to come visit us in Michigan, and we'll open our doors for you as well.
Okay.
We love you, and everyone here that's sitting here loves you as well. And may Allah keep you strong, keep all of us strong as well. You started late, but you're way ahead of us already because you have no sins. So may Allah bless you, reward you, keep you moving strong, inshallah. Jazakallah khair, habibi. Give him takbir. Takbir. Allah bless Ibrahim and bless all the other. Yes, that's a great point. That's a great point. That's a great point. That's a motherhood stuff, not a brother stuff. That's a mother. A brother would say, "Yeah, walk back. You can figure it out, right?" But make sure you get your ride back, inshallah. And if worst case scenario, that mother's gonna pay for your Uber anyways, inshallah. Allah bless you. Allah reward you.